Hello everybody, I'm trying to fix this glare on my glasses. It is 4:12. I only put some concealer on. I'm heading to the airport to head to Ireland to go see Nora Roberts. I'm here in London with Anna Huang for Rare London. I'm her assistant, and so we did the whole signing yesterday. I went to bed, tried to go to bed around 10. It has been a whirlwind week trying to be here. I was supposed to leave on Tuesday night. My flight got canceled, so I didn't leave until Wednesday. Spent the day in London Thursday and most of Friday. Set up on Friday for the signing. Did the signing all day yesterday, and now we have to head to the airport ASAP to go to Ireland to be able to see Nora Roberts at their event together. So I am so excited, but I am a little tired. It's very early in the morning. It's wild to think that it's also like 10 o'clock at home, 11 o'clock at home now. I woke up at like 10:30 p.m. home time. The jet lag really hit me when I first got here because I did not have an extra day to like catch up on sleep, which is what I wanted. So we are just trying to survive here, but I'm so excited for today. We're gonna arrive, we're gonna get ready. I have the best outfit for today, and I get to see Nora Roberts. I'm so freaking out. If you guys have been following me, you know I've become obsessed with her, so I can't believe it. So I have to head downstairs soon because our car is coming at 4:30. It's gonna be a wild day. So excited, and we will see how it goes, but I'm gonna bring you guys along. I didn't vlog earlier, I meant to, but traveling is just so crazy and I'm just like not on my phone as much, so I did not bring you along when I was in London, but we're gonna go to Ireland together. So I'm talking quiet because it's literally 4:20 in the morning and I don't want to wake anybody around me in this hotel up. So we're gonna get going. So cue the B-roll at the airport and arriving in Ireland. Hello everybody, I am here. I don't know how this lighting looks, but I'm in my room at Ashford Castle, and today I got some B-roll. It has been a day. We left at 4:30 in the morning, drove to the airport, and we flew out of Stansted and then took Ryanair to Knock and took a car to the castle, and we are here. And today's been crazy. It is already, what is the time? It is 6:35 p.m. So I have been awake for quite a while. I'm just waiting for dinner because we're gonna go to dinner at 7, but we already had the event today. I showed some B-roll and I met the most amazing Nora Roberts, and I'm still like, what happened was we got in a bit early, so we were here by like 9, I want to say, and well, yeah, 9:30, 10. We got her in about like 9:30, 10, and so we got Anna's room. Mine wasn't ready yet, so we went in her room and just hung out for a while until around noon when we met her publisher, and then around 12:45 we did end up going to the actual castle. So we're staying at the lodge, and the castle is where we met Nora and we got to meet Nora and Nora's lovely assistant Laura, and we got to just hang out for about an hour together until we headed over to the actual like signing location. So we got to like check out the signing location a little bit first before we headed over to the castle, because we had to get like a little shuttle to take us. It was like a 2-minute drive, and I got to meet Nora. She is the coolest person ever. If you've ever seen any interviews with her, she is exactly like that in real life. She is just so fun. She showed me her new tattoo. She literally got a tattoo like 2 days ago in Glasgow. She was here for a trip with her family. I did get to meet her granddaughter, who was actually like taking over running a lot of this stuff in Maryland, in Boonesboro. So she is like helping take over managing the bookstore in the inn there, which I had gone there last year, and so it was really fun chatting about that. And they were talking about how like some of the rooms are haunted, and then just chatting about all these things in general. And then we headed over to the signing, and we had the event where I don't know how many tickets they sold, maybe like 100 people were there, and Anna hosted a Q&A with Nora, and they chatted for about 45 minutes, and then it turned into the signing. And so we just kind of hung around, and then I did get a couple books signed. The publisher is so kind. They gave me a hardback of Hidden Nature and one of the tote bags I gave everybody, because I was like, there were like 20 tote bags behind the table. I was like, if there's any extras, I'll take one. I'll show you guys in a second. And an actual local bookshop was there selling copies of the books, so I got to see her. And then at the end she gave me a hug, and she's like, it was so good meeting you. And I was like, queen, like I cannot believe this. I am dead. I got a photo with her. It was a bit windy, and a huge gust of wind came through when I got my photo with her, so we kind of like a little, it was just fate, you know, wind gust as we are having our photo taken. So it was so amazing. I cannot believe that happened. I was literally sitting in the hotel room where we were just like hanging out beforehand, and I was like, I'm literally in a hotel room in a castle in Ireland with Nora Roberts. Like, what is life? So the whole day was really great. The signing was so fantastic. Everybody there was great. Everybody was excited to meet Nora. And I guess like for the signing, you could only buy books at the signing to get signed by Nora, so people weren't allowed to bring like a bunch of their books. But Nora hasn't done a big signing since 2020, so it's been 5 years since she's done a signing like this, and it was just so cool to be able to go to. I'm gonna grab my books and show you what I got. First of all, I felt like this was a very Ireland outfit, so I did wear this really cute dress that I got, and I feel like it's been perfect for today. So they had these just like fun Nora tote bags. We have that, and then it actually, what was really cool is that, oh, what is in here actually? Something. We'll see. And then, oh, there's a postcard for Anna's books, and then there's actually like an exclusive sneak peek at the 3rd book in the Lost Bride trilogy that's not releasing until September, which I thought was cool, and then a little bit of her next JD Robb book as well. And then I did end up getting, oh yeah, they had really fun bookmarks from the bookshop that was there. So it was this bookshop, and super cute bookmarks they included. I have like 10 pounds left in my suitcase, because since we flew Ryanair, I was like way less than 40 pounds that you were allowed to have, and I was paranoid that they were going to charge me more because of how heavy my suitcase was. So I didn't buy a lot of books in London. I bought a lot of other things, but I got King of Envy because Anna was like, why did you buy this? And I was like, listen, I wanted like a kind of a memory of helping Anna in London and doing this event. So I got the UK edition of King of Envy, and what I love about this one too is that it does have the art inside as well. So just to add that to my collection, because this was the newest release that she's had. And then the rest are all JD Robb, signed to me from Nora Roberts herself. Oh, I guess she signs to JD Robb, and then she did put the year as well, which is really cool. I do have a couple, at least one book signed by her, maybe 2. I have been ordering. I actually kind of want to start doing that now, where I will just like order from the bookshop, because I want to support her bookshop, and she will do signed pre-orders for all of her books, so I might start doing that. But I got this really pretty copy of Inheritance, which was, they had just a few to select from her, and I just really liked this book, so I got Inheritance. And then her publisher actually gave me a copy of the hardback of Hidden Nature, which is super pretty, so I'm excited to add that to my Nora collection as well. And this one is also signed to me. So it was great. She had a very efficient line going and family members helping. It was like kind of a family affair. All of her family's really here for the trip that she's been on. I think they've been here for like 2 or 3 weeks they've been traveling. So it was just really fun getting to see her. And yeah, I'm just so on cloud 9 from today. So excited that it happened. I have dinner, like I said, tonight in about 20 minutes. And yeah, then tomorrow we're gonna do some falconry and just kind of hang out. So they have like a little shop near the front, and it might be just fun to just wander around over there. Apparently they have really good hot chocolate and they have really good ice cream. So excited to check those out. And tomorrow's just gonna be a chill day. I know Anna has to work a bit. She's on deadline, so she has to write, and I need to read something for her, so I might be doing some work as well tomorrow and just kind of like hanging out in Ireland. So yes, and then I do have a long drive tomorrow. Wednesday I head back, but my airport's about an hour and a half from here, so I need to figure out how I'm getting there and head home. It's gonna be a very long Tuesday, but yeah, one more day here. Today's been a whirlwind. It has been a long day, so we will see how it goes. I'm excited to get into bed. I was kind of nodding off when I was trying to post to Instagram right before this. So yep, that is my update over here. So I'm gonna go enjoy some dinner and then probably chat with you guys tomorrow. Hello everybody. I don't even, oh, that's my bag. Hi, I am right in front of this window. I feel like sound carries very easily here, so I'm not going to talk too loud because I hear everybody walking by. It's not bad. It's super quiet at night, but I just did about an hour of work. It is 3. I have to go check and see about a car to the hotel. It is 3 o'clock right now on Monday. Anna and I got up and had the most amazing breakfast. Breakfast comes with a room here at the Ashford Lodge. I don't know if I told you where I'm staying. I am at the Ashford Lodge. We're not actually at the castle. The castle was fully booked. I think it books like months in advance. So we are both at the lodge and we got breakfast here. Delicious. I had a full Irish breakfast with scrambled eggs and a fruit cup and tea and toast, and it was so good. We're doing it again tomorrow. Very excited. And then we went to a hawk walk where it's their falconry, and we got to, I had a bunch of video clips, so I will show you them before this. You saw we had the most amazing guide. Her name was Neve. She's been working there for about 2 years, and we took out the most incredible hawk. It was a boy, so the boys are a little bit smaller than the girls, and it was so fascinating and so fun. She told us all about the hawks, and living there, they're not native to Ireland. They do just have this like sanctuary for them there, and it was so cool learning all about them, and she told us about them. And then Anna like carried the hawk out, and it would just like fly to a tree, and then she'd put like meet in the glove, and then it would come back, and it just went that back and forth, and it kept on trying to nest out there, and she kept on having to like call him back, and at one point she had to wave around like an entire mouse for it to finally come back. And we just fed it like shredded, I think chicken is what she told us to eat, like raw chicken, like, you know, pretty fresh. And we spent like an hour there, and then we got to see the owl there as well, and we got to see our hawk's kids and our hawk's mate. They're not really into each other anymore, but they would probably mate them again if they did have kids. And it was just the coolest thing. And then we walked around the garden a little bit, and then we walked back to the castle, got a popsicle, which was yummy, and then we walked back to the lodge. And so I'm actually about to pop back down there. We came back, and then I worked for about an hour just clearing things out because I just need to check daily on a couple things. So I got some work done, and I definitely have to do some reading for work tonight. And then I do fly out tomorrow, and my entire day is going to be work because I have a lot to catch up on. But it has just been amazing. It has been so amazing here. I'm still like on cloud 9 from yesterday. I haven't posted my Instagram post yet, but Nora posted to her Instagram all about it, and then she actually did a write-up on her blog about the day too, and included me and Anna in like our plans for today too, because we talked about doing the falconry with them, and they've been here I think 2 weeks now, so they've been doing a lot around here, and it's just been so great. So I have loved my time here. It is gorgeous. It was like the most perfect beautiful day to do the falconry. It was super cool. It was like 60 degrees, breezy and sunny. Amazing. And so we do have dinner reservations at the seafood place down by the castle, which we're looking at the lobster rolls, but I'm about to walk down to the gift shop because they have some really good chocolate shortbread that looked delicious, and they have a little gift shop, so I'm going to look around a little bit there as well. So that is what I am going to be doing. It has just been amazing. I was not going to vlog this trip, and I didn't vlog. I vlogged like the first half day in London, and then gave up because I was just going around doing so much, but this one's definitely a lot easier to vlog. So I hope you've been enjoying. I will update you probably one more time and then go home. But yesterday was a dream. Like, I cannot believe I met Nora Roberts in Ireland, and she was fabulous. She is so funny. Do you already want to go back to her inn? Because that's just like, it's her town, and I had so much fun going last year, and I am so happy I got to meet her granddaughter, who's like literally taking over all of that, so, and her assistant, who just like runs everything for her as well. So it's just been so cool. But I'm gonna bring my Kindle, and I'm gonna go to the front desk and ask about getting a car to the airport because it's an hour and a half away. The closer airport's like 45 minutes away, but the flight options were horrible, so I needed to go to that one. I should have just added on an extra day somewhere else so that I could fly out of there, but we're not doing that. We're going an extra 45 minutes away to an airport, but my flight's not till 1:45. 9:30 I land at home, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm gonna go do a bit of a walk around and enjoy my last day here. I am home. If you've noticed, I am looking a little worse for wear. I took a long time to get home, and I'm finally back from Ireland. It was the worst travel I've ever had, traveling to and from Europe this time. I do not recommend. I did fly through, I tried flying through, oh gosh, where was I going? Washington on the way to Europe. First flight got canceled. Didn't leave on Tuesday night like I was supposed to. Got there Thursday morning instead. I left Wednesday night instead. One time in my life have I ever had a flight like completely cancel, and that was a long time ago, and I travel very, very frequently. So I was just super disappointed that I missed a day in London. And then trying to leave Ireland yesterday, Great flight. I was driven by the car service at Ashford Castle to the Shannon airport, about an hour and a half away, and my driver was so fun. He actually was one of the people who had picked up Nora's stuff. He's like, I just got her luggage from her private jet. So like 2 weeks ago, because she had spent 2 weeks with family and stuff. So he drove me the hour and a half to Shannon airport because that was my best option for flights. And that flight was great. It was with Aer Lingus. They were great service, amazing, and super comfy actually. And I had the middle seat open, which was amazing, but there was like a very cute old man on the end, and I felt really bad asking him to stand up if I had to go to the bathroom. So I only went when he did, and it worked out great though, because I was way faster than him, and so he went and I waited like a minute or two, and then I got up and went, and I was back in my seat before he was, so I never had to make him move, which was great. But I had also a window seat. I didn't get to pick my seat on this flight because it was a different airline. I booked it through American, and it's like their partner airline, so I was very worried about that, but it all turned out great. And then the minute I landed, I got a text saying, you've been rebooked for Wednesday, and I'm like, it's Tuesday. What do you mean I've been rebooked for Wednesday morning? They canceled my flight out from Boston to Columbus, and I was not happy, but I was like, of course this would happen. So I was like, oh, whatever, let me go walk. Literally, I got 10,000 steps yesterday, partly because I had to walk. If you've been to Boston, I had to walk from, I forget where I landed, all the way into like the back of B terminal to find the American customer service desk. I was like, I literally sat on a plane for 7 hours and I got 10,000 steps today. So I had to talk to their representative, and I was like, hey, you want to put me in a hotel? And they're like, it's the weather. Literally sunny and like 90 degrees in Boston. Tell me how it was the weather. And so in like Ohio it was fine. I don't know why they had to cancel my flight, but they were like, it's the weather, we don't pay for that, but here's a link to like hotels and like a little bit of a discount. And I didn't even know it was booking through Expedia though until I got to the hotel and they told me that. I was like, oh, okay. I booked through like the website they sent me, which didn't say Expedia anywhere, so I don't know how that worked, but shelled out a pretty penny to take an Uber there, spend the night in a random Boston hotel. I walked around a little bit because I wanted to see if I could like buy a t-shirt so I didn't have to wear the same t-shirt I was wearing. I didn't get my big suitcase because I didn't want to have to deal with that, because I did check a bag and I was like, I don't want to deal with trying to find it and then getting it to me and then lugging it around the city and then coming back and checking it again. And then I was like, that sounds like a nightmare. So I just took my backpack, because I actually pack all like my toiletries and important stuff and chargers and like everything like that in my backpack. And so I had everything I needed. So I was like, it's fine. So I walked around a little bit, came back. I passed the Boston Library. Boston's actually a really cute city. Went to bed at 9 and then woke up to extreme thunder and lightning at like 2 in the morning, and I was like, if this actual weather is going to affect my flight, and I could not fall asleep until I was waking up at 4:30 because my flight was at 7 a.m. So yeah, I like tossed and turned for 2 hours listening to this thunder, constantly checking flight. Is it Flight Aware or something like that? There's this website that tracks flights and stuff, so I constantly was checking that, and made it to the airport at 5 in the morning. Got on my plane at 7 a.m. got home by 9:30. So it has been a long day. I'm gonna pass out tonight with my dogs, but that was the end to my crazy Nora Ireland trip. Not ideal. I had the worst flight luck this time. I've never had this bad of flight experiences before, of literally just straight up canceling my flight with no warning and no reason. So, and no dates until the next day. I could have booked like a 600 Delta flight home later that day direct, but I was like, this is ridiculous. Good news is my flight there actually did cancel my United flight because they were trying to fly me through Newark, and I was like, I don't want to try that. So my flight was also canceled because of thunderstorms there. So I canceled my United flight, requested a refund, and they actually gave it to me, which I am shocked. So that is great. I didn't get a voucher for a very expensive European flight. I got a full refund, thank goodness. But I'm home and I had the best time, and Nora Roberts, her Instagram page, followed me. I am so excited. So Nora does not touch her social media. Her assistant Laura does, and I got to chat with Laura a lot. She's been her assistant for 20 years. She's really cool. And so I had posted like my pictures and I tagged Nora, and then I heard that she had followed me, so I went to look, and I'm one of 12 people the Nora Roberts Instagram account now follows. I feel like I have made it in life. I am so excited. I love Nora's book so much, and so that was just a fun little end to my crazy amazing weekend. I think, did I show you my books that I got, I did, yes. So I did just unpack all of those and I'm home. So that was an amazing trip that I took, and I can't believe it happened, and I hope you enjoyed coming along. That was really it. I did also find, this does not have anything to do with this vlog, but I didn't get to show it anywhere else. I got a Winnie the Pooh blind box little guy, and I'm obsessed. I got him in the Miniso shop in London on Oxford Street, and I ended up getting, look at how cute he is. I don't have any Labubus or anything, but I saw these on TikTok and I had one in my cart for the longest time, and then now they're really hard to get, so I never got it. But I got the one where he's dressed up as Tigger, which was definitely one of the ones I would have been happy with. They were like 4 out of the 6 I think that I really wanted, and so look how cute he is, and look at the little clip. I'm like so excited to put him on one of my bags, though I saw a couple of Labubus for the first time in person and those get so dirty, so I'm worried he's gonna get dirty because he already has like a little bit of a scuff on him, and I literally only had him in my bag for 2 days. So he is going to go on my bag. He's so cute. I'll probably have to cut off this tag. Oh yeah, this one, not the cute other little one. And I have him now too, one of my London souvenirs. I actually didn't get any souvenirs from Ireland except for some candy. And I think I showed you that was the London airport. We got some good chocolate. I brought home some chocolate for my sister and some tea for my parents. So definitely love all of the UK and Europe chocolate so much. So yeah, but we didn't really go off of the grounds for Ireland, and we stayed in the castle, but the rest of the time was great. I did get a little bit of work in, and then had full Irish breakfast both days, which was delicious, and really great seafood while I was there, and some chicken that I was there, and great desserts. I ate so good while I was there, but highly recommend checking out Ashford Castle if you are in the market for an Irish vacation, because it was literally gorgeous. I would love to stay in the actual castle. That was all booked up when we were planning our trip, but the lodge is great as well, and the grounds are amazing. We could have spent a week doing all the different events. I wanted to do the boat tour, but I really did have to get work done, so I did not go on the boat tour. But they have horseback riding, the falconry that we did, so many things. So yeah, that was my trip. I hope you enjoyed coming along to meet literally one of my most iconic favorite authors of all time that I never thought I'd get to meet, and I got to meet some really cool people that she works with, so that was amazing, and it was just the best trip ever. So thank you for watching, and that is all. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.